Guys, what is up? Hammer here. I have some packages today. One from Mercari, one from Joe Martinez, MartinezJoe74 on YouTube. Um, while I'm on that, actually, I will link to his YouTube in the description, and I will also link to these other YouTubers because I've been lucky enough to have a lot of the other YouTubers do trades and stuff this month, and I haven't really done a very good job of linking. So in this video, I will link to all their pages, and so I'm just going to kind of run down. I hope I don't forget anybody. I didn't write this down. I kind of meant to. Um, I did trades with Physical Media Man. I did a trade with PlatX2. I did a trade with Rick from Down to Movie. I did a trade with Joe Martinez. That's what you're going to see today. Um, I did a trade with Peppermint Tribe. So I definitely appreciate all those trades. Also, I want to thank Miranda. She does haul videos. Thank you so much, Miranda. You were awesome this month. She bought some of the stuff that I've been picking up that I didn't need. Gave her a good price, I think. But I definitely appreciate it because when I sell some stuff, I can just go get more stuff, and make more videos and grow the collection. And so, I like doing that. I really like doing that. So if anybody's looking for anything, I mean, feel free to let me know. I'll look when I'm looking around. Not looking to be rich or nothing. I don't think anybody's gonna get rich selling movies, but it's a fun hobby, and I like to just look for stuff that people want and hook people up with films they enjoy. I love films, so I just enjoy it. So anyway, so big thanks to Miranda. I should also say big thanks to the Babadook from Instagram. He placed a big order with me. That was very awesome of him. Let's see. My buddy from, oh man, I always butcher his podcast name. Horror Movie Weekly? Horrorcast Weekly? One of those two. He also does a podcast called Considering the Cinema. It is a fantastic podcast. I have gotten behind on all my podcasts. I was listening to like 40 hours of podcasts a week. Well, not 40. That's every minute I'm at work. Let's say 30 hours of podcasts a week. And I just dropped off the face of the earth, and I haven't really gotten back to it yet. I've gotten a few here and there that I've gotten back to, but so anyway, I should get back to listening to Jason Piles, aka Jay of the Dead's podcasts soon, hopefully. But I will link to his podcasts in the description because I do appreciate him buying some stuff from me. And, if any of you like podcasts, definitely check his stuff out too. Is that everybody? It's probably not. I hope it is. If I forgot you and you want a shout out, please just reach out. I will definitely make it right. I'm trying to get everybody. I hope that was everybody. If not, I do apologize. But anyway, I just really appreciate the YouTube community. Seems like we're all being cool to each other, and I just greatly appreciate the love everyone's showing each other. So with that, I'm going to start with a Mercari pickup, and I'm just going to try to blast through that pretty quick, I guess. And actually, I have two of those. And then I have a set I got from Mercari, the Joe Martinez stuff, and it's only a couple things, and then another haul. So let's just jump in. I got Wreck-It Ralph in a Mercari deal. This looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like 17. Oh, you know what? It was probably 20, but I think I already sold a couple. Wreck-It Ralph with the slip, not in great shape, but I haven't seen Wreck-It Ralph. I've seen the second. I did enjoy the second. So I will be excited to check that out at some point. I got How to Train Your Dragon 2. Not sure if I'll be keeping this or not, because I haven't seen the first, so I don't know. I got Lawless, fantastic cast here. Tom Hardy, Gary Oldman, Shia LaBeouf and stuff. Hit me up in the comments if you got the reference. Deadpool. Deadpool. Do not have this yet, so I have seen it. It is a very funny movie. Enjoy it a lot. Napoleon Dynamite. That is another one that I have not seen. I know people love that one. I might try to get that one on the list for next month. Transformers, Dark of the Moon. Hit me up. Which one is this? This is the one? No, I don't know. I'm totally lost. This isn't the dinosaur one, right? I'm so lost. I'm so lost when it comes to those after the first one, really. I got Get Smart and Yes Man. Get Smart is a show, the original, that my dad always watched. And I actually enjoyed this remake. Well, not really a remake, but I enjoyed this adaptation for screen. The Lego Movie. I have seen this, do like it. Pick that up. Got it with the sleeve. In better shape than the Wreck-It Ralph sleeve. I really don't like these stickers they want to stick up all over these things, though. I mean, for the most part, they don't come off very well, and there's always residue, and I just, I mean, couldn't we just wrap it around that and put that stuff on the anyway, I don't know. Mike and Dave Need Wedding Dates. I actually really like this movie. I'm a big Zac Efron fan, except for that De Niro film. Was not a fan of that one, but I even like Baywatch quite a bit. Mike and Dave Need Wedding Dates, very funny movie. Tom Hardy, Joel Edgerton in Warrior. Heard that's very good. Have not seen it yet. Orange is the New Black. Season 1 and Season 2. Season 2 being brand new. Honestly, I'll probably sell these, but I don't know. Man of Steel. This is a film that I enjoy quite a bit for a Superman movie. I've never been a huge Superman guy. I just kind of feel like it went from Superman is way overpowered. So now, Superman, let's bring in Kryptonite. Now anyone with Kryptonite can beat him, basically. So, I don't know. That's just kind of my dumbed down version. Obviously, it's more complicated than that, but that's just kind of how my mind processes Superman. Just not a huge fan, but did like that movie. Fast and Furious 1 and 2. This does collect my collection. This does finish my collection. Well, except for Hobbs and Shaw. But I have 1 through 8 now, so glad to finish that off. Got The Departed. This is a very good film. I do need to see the original, was it Infernal Affairs? I would like to see that one sometime. And last on this one is The Fault in Our Stars, Shailene Woodley and What's the guy's name? I'm forgetting. Yeah, Ansel Elgort. Oh yeah, of course. Of course. Yeah. Um, Fantastic movie. I do remember that. I cannot remember. I mean, I guess obviously she is sick in this movie. Um, but I really get this movie mixed up with The Spectacular Now with Shailene Woodley and Miles Teller, right? I don't think she's sick. Is she sick in that one? I don't know. I also really want to get The Spectacular Now. I did love both those movies. I was actually telling Miranda from, the YouTube, Miranda, I wish I knew her exact name, but she makes haul videos. I apologize for that, Miranda. I wish I had your name, your YouTube name in front of me. But I was telling her that I really love Shailene Woodley, and I love The Fault in Our Stars. I love Spectacular Now. I think I said that really weird. I love The Spectacular Now. And I really love The Descendants. That may be, in my opinion, her best role, actually. But all three are fantastic films. Okay, so the next Mercari haul got a haunted house. Bridesmaids. This is the second copy I have of that. So I do have a Bridesmaids to sell if anybody's interested. Goon. I have not seen this. I heard it's good. I think Physical Media Man said he's a fan of it, if I remember right. Someone did on the Instagram, I believe. Blues Brothers 2000. I haven't even seen the original Blues Brothers. I know I should. The Kings of Summer. This looks like a great cast. Has Nick Offerman, Megan Mullally, Allison Brie, and I do mean Allison Brie this time. Nick Robinson. Is this Nick Robinson? I don't know his name. Yeah, I don't know if that's his name. Maybe. I think that's his name, probably. Nick Robinson, maybe. Anyway, he was great in, what was that film? I don't know. Not gonna try it. Gonna try to guess. Sorry, guys. I can't place what it was, but he was great in a movie last year, year before. I got Kingpin. I'm a huge bowling fan, and I thought this was out of print at one point. I keep saying that, and I just can't verify that. I don't know. But anyway, I have the DVD of Dirty Rotten Scoundrels and Kingpin and this Kingpin Blu-ray. I'd probably be willing to sell either one, so if anybody's interested, let me know. But I'm glad to have it. I'll have the other one to fall back on, so definitely glad to have that. Major League, Charlie Sheen, Corbin Burnson, Tom Berenger. I've never seen this, but I definitely should probably watch this, right? Life with Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence. I've definitely heard of this. Bernie Mac also on there. I've definitely heard of this, but I do not know how it is. Let me know. Is Life any good? And The Heat. I think this is actually the second copy of this I have to sell because I do believe I have a Blu-ray combo pack of Speed and The Heat. So 2 copies of The Heat to sell. And the last thing, which is probably the reason I picked this one up, is Grand Budapest Hotel. And I was interested to see what kind of features there are on here. Some kind of lecture, some vignettes, featurettes, the making of, cast, Wes Anderson, Bill Murray tours the town. Yeah, so it's kind of a weak special features, so I did pick this up just to have this movie because I love Grand Budapest Hotel. I mean, this is the movie I was waiting on Wes Anderson to make because I was like, I love the storybook look, I love the style, but I just wasn't quite connecting with his films. Not on a really great level, anyway. Did kind of like the Royal Tenenbaums, kind of liked a few other movies, but this to me is absolutely Wes Anderson's masterpiece. Um, Loved every second of this one, and I will probably, at some Criterion sale, pick up the Criterion Grand Budapest Hotel. I would think. Definitely, if it has a commentary, I will definitely be picking that up since this one does not have that. But anyway, Grand Budapest Hotel, fantastic movie. It was one of my absolute favorites of that year. I believe it came out the same year as Whiplash. Probably like Whiplash a little better, but man, they're both masterpieces in my book. Alright, so here is the set I was talking about. Everybody's been picking up the Star Wars 4K. Not what I did. Did the comparisons on YouTube, and I did not see what the hoopla was about. Just me personally, we all know everybody's eyes work differently. Shades look a little different. For me personally, it just made everything look muted. So I went ahead and picked up the complete saga. So this is 1 through 6 on Blu-ray. Obviously, I don't have the theatrical version that way, but you don't on the 4K either. And I prefer the Blu-rays, so I'll pick that up. I do have The Force Awakens, still need The Last Jedi, still need The Rise of Skywalker, and still need Rogue One and Solo if I want those, but really just more worried about the Star Wars 1 through 9. But I'll pick up those last two at some point. I'm not like the hugest Star Wars fan, but I also don't have the same kind of love-hate thing that some people have going on. My least favorite is either... I know this is not the way most people go with the prequel trilogy, but my least favorite is Revenge of the Sith or Rise of Skywalker. Like the rest, all the rest to me are like fine films. Like I'm totally fine with all the others. Revenge of the Sith, I'll say that it is probably because I actually somehow like read a screenplay of it, and I actually thought some of what they were going for came across better in the screenplay than in the movie. So that's my fault for reading a screenplay prior to the movie coming out. But you win some, you lose some, I guess. So anyway, Star Wars, good stuff. Here is, I gotta do the flip since it's from Joe Martinez. Here's a trade we did. I traded him Rambo, and he sent me back 2 DVDs. Super appreciative of that trade. I like the Christmas movies. Even Hallmark and ABC Family and stuff like that, I'm a big fan. This, I don't believe to be either of those, but it kind of looks like it's definitely in that same vein. A Miracle on Christmas Lake. So, me and the kids will definitely be excited to be checking this out this Christmas. Like I said, I'm a big fan of this kind of stuff. I don't know. I'm a sap when it comes to Christmas, you guys. This has Will Sasso in it, though, so that's pretty cool. Good stuff. Well, or stuff I like, anyway. And another thing I like, poker. We got All In, the poker movie. The story of the poker boom that started in the underground clubs of New York City and went on to be played online, in casinos and at home games all around the world. Poker became so big it appeared on TV every day of the year until the U.S. government shut down the 3 largest poker websites in the world. This controversial action cut off the ability of millions of people to play poker and for many others to make a living. All in, the poker movie is the definitive story of the rise, fall, and rebirth of poker. This is definitely going in the movie lottery for next month. It features Kenny Rogers, Chris Moneymaker, Matt Damon, Phil Hellmuth Jr., Annie Duke, Frank DeFord, Chris Ferguson, Amarillo Slim, Howard Lederer, Doris Kearns Goodwin, Mike Sexton, Ira Glass, and Daniel Negreanu. Who's Ira Glass? I'm drawing a blank on who Ira Glass is. Is that a poker player or is that somebody else? Some of the pulled quotes here are excellent documentary from Richard Roper, a must-see, informative, enlightening, and engaging from Poker News Daily. You don't need to be a poker fanatic to enjoy this documentary, Entertainment Weekly, and brings together the history of the game like never before in NY Post. I'm actually really excited to check that one out. Like I said, definitely going in the lottery. All right. So, thank you, Joe Martinez, for that trade. I really appreciate that. And in a previous video, when I was up at Trader Baker's flea market in Martinsville, I had the little thing on the screen and you couldn't really see some of the products and stuff, so I do apologize for that. I think Joe helped me work that out. He sent me the link to a app that I hope to use in the future. I have not tried it out yet, so I hope it works out, but I should have that worked out. But anyway, I had the little banner there where you couldn't read some of the stuff and everything, and Joe and I both thought that there was an out-of-print Final Destination Blu-ray 3D there, so I ran back up there. Turned out it wasn't. It was just a regular paper glasses 3D, so you win some, you lose some. It wasn't what we thought, but I did grab some stuff while I was up there, so I'll go ahead and show that now. Picked up the Elf story, just because, like I said, I like Christmas stuff, so picked that one up. This is one I haven't seen, from the director of The Fugitive, Chain Reaction, Keanu Reeves and Morgan Freeman. You know, it's got to be at least a fun action flick, right? I mean, it seems like it would be. So, I want to check that out. This one, I don't really know anything about. A Simple Life, but I picked it up. I don't know. It says Roger is a successful movie producer. Al Tao has worked for Roger's family as a nanny and maid over the course of 4 generations. When Roger comes home to find Al Tao suffered a severe stroke and is unable to care for herself, he agrees to help her relocate to a nursing home. He wants to help, but fears he'll fail her. She needs his kindness, but doesn't want to be a burden. As their roles reverse, he becomes her caregiver and comes to understand how much she means to him. So it sounds like a sweet film. I want to check that out at some point. This one, I mean, it almost seems like, I don't know, some kind of like less than actual release, but I mean, it might border on propaganda, you guys, I don't know. Madigan, Power, Privilege, Politics. But, I don't know. This stuff interests me, and there's definitely politicians out there abusing their power. So this says, Illinois is one of only 14 states without term limits, and this documentary shows the power an office holder can wield in the absence of boundaries. Mike Madigan is the longest-serving House Speaker in American history. He became a state representative in 1971 and has been Speaker of Illinois House for all but 2 years since 1983. During Madigan's speakership, Illinois has had 6 governors, more than 200 state senators, and more than 500 state representatives. So he's the House Speaker in Illinois. And it says michaelmadigan.com for more information. I don't know. I picked it up. Whoop, the whole thing just fell out. I don't know. I picked this up. I did see that I believe you can just watch this on YouTube if you wanted to. And I suspect that's actually put there by the filmmakers. I could be wrong, but so if that interests you, you could probably check it out there. It's definitely something that will be on my radar to watch. I'm not sure. I don't know. We'll see. This is one actually. Well, I'll put that to the side because that didn't actually come from here. This is one I picked up mostly because of the way Dinner with Friends surprised me. And so I picked this up due to the cast for the similar reasons. Mary Tyler Moore, Sam Waterston, Christine Latey, I don't know how to say her name, I apologize, and Ted Danson. So it's the most touching human comedy to stir the heart since Terms of Endearment. I don't know. I thought this might be a surprising little movie. Let me know. Just Between Friends, is that any good? And here's another Christmas one, Home for the Holidays. I did notice that it got 2 thumbs up from Siskel and Ebert, though, so I don't know. Picked this up. Robert Downey Jr., Anne Bancroft, Holly Hunter, and it's a Jodie Foster film. So, directed by Jodie Foster. Interesting. Dylan McDermott, also, Steve Guttenberg, Claire Danes. So, you know, good cast. Holiday movie. Definitely one that's going to be in my Christmas rotation this year, I think. And here's one that I was like kind of super excited about when I saw, because I've never heard of this, but Storytelling. It's in the old style case here. And this has Selma Blair, Paul Giamatti, John Goodman in it. And this is another one, thumbs up. I've seen Storytelling 3 times. Roger Ebert of Ebert and Roper. Does say not say 2 thumbs up, so maybe Roper did not love it, but hey, if it's good enough for Roger Ebert, it's good enough for me to watch. So I don't know. I'm excited to watch it just for that cast. Paul Giamatti and John Goodman, fantastic. It says, from the director of Happiness and Welcome to the Dollhouse comes the comedy that shines a light on the dark side of human behavior. Take a journey from innocence to experience, kindness to cruelty, and love to hate with an emotionally needy college student, Selma Blair, and a dysfunctional family man, John Goodman, as they learn some of life's most difficult lessons, masterfully balancing both fact and fiction. Sorry, guys, my throat's getting dry. Acclaimed writer-director Todd Solondz uses razor-sharp wit and an observing eye to cut open his characters and skewer the American dream. Unrated and R-rated versions. Widescreen and full screen. So anyway, Storytelling, I don't know, sounds interesting to me. Let me know if you have seen that. I had never heard of it. And this last one, I mean, this has been in a video, so I don't know. I've already talked about it, so I'm just going to show it. Still Alice. I did have this available to sell, and I did actually trade 1 copy to Plat X2, but I decided to I decided to keep this one in my collection because it's about Alzheimer's, apparently, and my grandmother is suffering from Alzheimer's, so I definitely want to check that one out at some point. So that's this video, you guys. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you making it to the end. Please subscribe and give me a thumbs up if you have not already done so. And well, you know, share, tell a friend about the channel, whatever you see fit. I would definitely appreciate all of that, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks.